Hello there, Apps by viewers. My name's Peter, and I've got a hands-on video for you. This time it is with Candy Crush Soda Saga. So this is King's new take on Candy Crush, which, you know, Candy Crush did all right. It did okay, and obviously they want to capitalize on that. So let's go on level 5, shall we? So you can see that I've already completed level 5. On the right-hand side, you'll see my high score. I'm currently beating Chris and Jennifer and Jeff, and that makes me feel very, very good about myself. So I'm going to press play. And is it a brand new kind of game idea for Candy Crush? No, not really. This is match 3. It is definitely a match 3 game, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. So I tell you what, let's match some 3s, shall we? So there we are. We're matching, you know, 3 of each kind of. Well, it would be jewels if this was Bejeweled, wouldn't it? But these are sweets. So the reason that I'm matching these sweets is that I can continue to clear the board and score lots of points and all that sort of stuff. You see that my score is on the left-hand side there, and it's ranked out of 3 stars. If I get 3 stars, then I've done really well on the level. So what I need to do now is continue to do this, and you'll notice that there are all sorts of special power-ups as well. So, for example, this little multi-sweet one. Just here is, I'm going to tap that with the green one, and that gets rid of all of those green things. And you'll notice that if I match a fish, it wanders off and it does something cool as well. And I can break these cages by matching other candies with one another, so I can destroy these cages, which previously would have stopped me from doing things. So one of the other big changes is that you can also match 4, like so. And that actually turns into one of these little fishy chaps. So let's do that. And you'll also notice that there's a sort of purple liquid on the field, right? And this is kind of your soda. And I will show you what that looks like in just a moment. Essentially what you need to do is you need to actually, to complete each stage, you need to fill the soda all the way to the top of the play area. Let's keep matching 3. So the game looks really good, doesn't it? You know, like it's definitely there's quite clearly quite a lot of money that's been thrown at this thing, because it is very good looking. It definitely has that really nice tactile quality that King games tend to have. You know, these sweets look absolutely delicious. I would enjoy eating them, I think. There we are. So we managed to raise up the level of the liquid by matching one of these sodas. Let's see if we can do that again with one of these. There we are. Where do we go next? Where do we go next? Another one of those raises up the level even more. And you'll see that at the bottom, where there is liquid, the jewels actually, or sweets I should say, actually float up. So usually in match 3s, the candies or the tiles, wherever it is, will fall down all of the time, and they certainly still do fall down, but they also rise up because they're buoyant. So again, that's another thing that you can take into consideration when playing. Do I sound particularly enthusiastic about this game? No, probably not. But then that's not because I don't like this. I've been playing this. You know, I was playing this yesterday evening. And, you know, I'm enjoying it as much as I enjoyed Candy Crush Saga, which is to say a lot. You know, Candy Crush is a great game, and I think that there's a great deal of people who absolutely adore this game. You know, like it is the game that they play. They love it all. You know, they love playing all of the brand new levels and seeing the new ones and figuring out, you know, the best strategies of moving forward and completing that particularly challenging stage. And I think to them, this is absolutely going to be another excellent way to get that Candy Crush fix, to get that match 3 fix. But I think if you've kind of already sworn off match 3s in general, then this isn't really doing a whole bunch more that's going to make you go, ooh, got to get back into these now. It's a very safe pseudo update, basically. Obviously it is its own standalone app, but it feels a lot more like, you know, these could be extra levels and extra mechanics in the main base game. I think I'm going to lose this. Goodness. There we are. You didn't pop all the bottles. Nuts. I'll get it next time. In fact, I'll try again. So yeah, I think that this is okay. I think that this isn't going to... it's not going to set the world on fire. I think that most people who kind of play this are going to go, yeah, alright, that was good. Again, that was another good Candy Crush game. And I certainly enjoyed my time with it. But I think that, it's not going to convince you that Match 3 has changed massively, and it's not so different to Candy Crush Saga that you'll wind up thinking, that you'll want to return to it if you played the original and didn't much like it. So there we are. It's a good game, but kind of a lukewarm reception to it, because ultimately it is kind of what you already know. So this is Candy Crush Soda Saga. It is out right now, and if you're into Match 3, go for your life. This is Peter with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.